So guys, once again, good evening. I'm back once again with another live. आज हमारे साथ तीन guests थे. First we started with Parul Gulati, and second, as you all saw, that we had the very beautiful Zareen Khan. And right now I'm gonna be having someone जिसके लिए आज बहुत ही खास दिन है क्योंकि इनका शो आ रहा है कल वूट पे. So it's very important that we talk to this guy right now. His name is Kunal Karan Kapoor, and I'll be connecting him right now. So stay tuned, guys. And Kunal is getting connected in 3, 2, 1. And yeah, boom. Kunal is over here. Good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, but I can't see myself. It's a blank screen. I don't know what's happening.
Can you see? I can see you clearly.
No.
I think there's some network on your end, but I can see you properly. Can you hear me? Is it good enough?
I'm sorry to start on this note, but well, if you can see me clearly, let's go on. Hi, my name's Kunal Karan Kapoor, and here I am. Watch my show, The Riker Case, tomorrow. It's releasing tomorrow. It's streaming from tomorrow on Select. And hi guys, hello again.
The best part that I would like to mention, and I was talking to Parul as well earlier, 2 hours back. And the best thing probably for you guys in this lockdown is the fact that you guys naya show aa raha hai. So entertainment.
I know, man. I mean, it's a good time for content, but honestly, I wish it wasn't so. I wish things were normal. I wish things become. Okay.
Yeah. Because the project is such that there's a certain way we do the promotions. Like right now as well, if we would not have the lockdown, then शायद हम लोग अभी आसपास सामने मिलके शूट कर रहे होते ये conversation. But obviously this lockdown. Yeah.
और शायद बीमार भी साथ में पड़ रहे होते.
Exactly, but we can't do that. But at the it takes nothing away from your show, and if it's good content, people are going to appreciate that. People are going to watch that. Voot is a very popular platform. So ये जो show आपका Riker Case, इसके बारे में you need to first tell your audience and your fans who have been very excited so far कि what is your character, what are the details that you can give in about your character, because fans है उनसे रहा नहीं जाता, as you know. So थोड़ा बहुत उनको बता दीजिए ताकि वो लोग खुश हो जाए.
Sure, would love to, in fact. But मुझे बस इतना डर है कि ये थ्रिलर है. अगर मैंने कोई ब्लूपर बता दिया तो फिर तो मतलब प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी. But I play the character. My name is Mohit Naik Riker in the show. I am Yash. I'm Atulji and Ashwiniji's character's son. I'm one of the Rikers. हाँ यार इतना ही बोलूँगा. But show कल रिलीज हो रहा है तो आप लोग खुद ही देख लेना.
Absolutely, they're going to be watching that, and as far as the quarantine period is concerned, everybody is doing something or the other so that they can make the time productive, and they use the time.
And we have 3 weeks more now, so yeah, it's. I mean, if you haven't yet, अगर अब तक आप लोगों ने कुछ नहीं किया, अगर ऐसे मेरी तरह बैठे हुए हैं, तो अगले 15 दिन I think I'm going to work out. I'm really going to. I mean, it's frustrating to be home, but then use that energy and make something of yourself.
So what are you doing, at home personally? Because you actors don't get much time for yourself and your family. So ये जो break आया है, it can just be a blessing in disguise for you guys. You never know that.
I know, man. I am here with my family, with my dad. This is the room that I grew up in. Thankfully, I'm here. Usually, I'm not. But thankfully, this time I'm here. I'm near my dad. I try to make a routine, follow a routine for some days, but नहीं हुआ. So पिछले 3 दिन से तो I've just been on the couch and with the PS4. Yeah. But starting tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna eat right. I like to edit in my free time. I like to dabble with that, so I'm gonna try and hone my skills.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a plan.
Absolutely.
And of course, good content.
And when you talk about, because the show is coming, so we must talk a lot more about that. Whenever it's like a thrillers are always appealing to the audience. They love to see different kinds of thrillers and different kinds of content. But ये जो thriller है ये अलग है. मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि this is within the family. Family is a word. Whenever you hear the word family, we tend to correlate that with very near and dear ones. But यहाँ पे family में ही धोखा है. In your particular show. So what was the most appealing thing that you found in your script which made you say yes to this?
The way you put it, it's exactly the same way that, family are people who are near and dear the dear and dear ones. Honestly, show में भी ऐसा ही है. It's a thriller, it's a family thriller, but it's a real. I mean, it's a human story. कुछ अलग नहीं कर रहे हैं हम लोग. In terms of relationships वही हैं, but इंसान असली है, emotions असली हैं, और कैसे ये लोग is it's a tapestry. It's all the relations. It's beautiful actually. I think you guys should watch it. मैं अगर बोलूँगा तो मैं कुछ खराब ही बोलूँगा, मतलब I don't.
You fear that you might just leak out some blooper.
I know. I'm really scared.
Yeah. And taking going back to the past a bit, I mean, you have had a good journey so far. You're one of the most popular actors in the television circuit. You're coming in the web series with a fantastic project which is already appealing. So ये जो audience का love मिलता है with every project that actors do, the sense of expectation that increases all the time. जितना जितना आप बेहतर काम करते रहे तो expectations increases all the time. So how do you deal with expectations when it comes from the fans?
It's a double-edged sword. पहले बहुत अच्छा लगता था सब, मतलब अगर especially generally when a daily show, I've majorly been part of daily shows, but when a daily show is on और आप कभी मार्केट चले जाते हैं या कहीं चले जाते हैं, लोग पहचान लेते हैं, अच्छा लगता है. It's a fantastic feel good factor. But it's a double-edged sword. It can also go into your head, and I usually follow this that I like to not pay much attention to that. And तो अगर लोगों की एक्सपेक्टेशन से करूंगा तो फिर मतलब मैं कुछ नहीं कर पाऊंगा. तो जो दिल को अच्छा लगता है वो कर.
How sweet. There's a very interesting comment that I see, and I would love you to answer that. Here Kunali's Than, if I'm not reading the name wrong, she says that please say something about your character Krishna and how was it working with Mansi ma'am as partners in crimes after playing mother and son. So would you like to answer that?
It was amazing. Yeah, so Mansi ma'am and I think we've been part of 2 shows till now. And in one, she played my mother, and in the other one, she played a con woman, and I was the inspector. So it was a completely different dynamic. But I think because we're good friends, we get along well. It was fantastic. It was, I mean, action और cut के बीच में ही change था, बाकी तो जैसे हैं वैसे ही.
And you have a fantastic cast, Atul sir and all, their seniors in their own rights. So when you were on the sets with them and you got to spend some good quality time over there, what was the reaction from your end when you were talking to Atul sir? Were you trying to pick up some, tips, or what was like the discussion with Atul sir?
I think the first time we met was in the reading room, and honestly, that reading room was the first time that everyone was meeting each other. Even if we didn't have scenes together, we met everyone and we read together. I just felt so proud to be in that room amongst so many talented people that it felt almost holy. It felt really, really nice. Atul sir is, I mean, the more you watch him, the more you learn. He's very precise in everything he does. I shouldn't be the one talking about him. He's a legend. Ashwini ma'am, it was a pleasure working with Ashwini ma'am because I lost my mother quite early in life, and the last movie that me and my mom saw together was Hina. And here she is playing my mother. So
that makes it all the way
amazing. It's amazing.
Completely overwhelmed by the way you was talking. We are going to be having some nice discussions right now. We have talked about the show. We have talked about your fans, loving you and everything. So we want to know something else as well. कि जो quarantine का period चल रहा है अभी, what are you doing exactly? Are you, binging into any kind of web series or, waiting for your own? How are you actually spending your time apart from your family? Watching
I dabble. Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go on.
Yeah, you heard my question, right?
Yeah, I mean, what I make of it. I have been, as I said, I'm editing something, and I keep doing these little projects here and there, sustenance. I have been giving auditions. Thankfully, I have shooting equipment right now. I have set up lights and all.
Yeah.
So I keep giving auditions. So yeah, that's how I've been busy. But I mean, sometimes when I give up, I just sit down with this game on PS4. And when I wake up or when I get out of it, the world is still the same, but time will.
Interesting. Time to beat each other, usse. And what about music? Like, are you too much into music? Are you a music savvy person? What is the kind of music that you like?
don't think anyone is not music savvy, bro. But yeah, I right now I'm listening to Kerala. I've been listening to this for like a year now. I haven't gotten bored. But Kerala Dust, Nevada is one of my favorite songs. I keep replaying it. But yeah, I do follow a lot of music. In fact, I like to shoot music videos as well. Music videos, I like to be behind the camera. I like to cover concerts when they happen. Now it feels like it was another world. Everything is going to be after Corona now, after COVID. So yeah, I think I'm
Yeah, interesting. And with respect to the show that you are doing, every fan has this question, every audience has this question. Ki whenever we see a project, what is that unique thing or that USP which we should look forward to in a project? So, what do you think is the USP for the Riker case?
it's made very passionately. I think everybody has put in their best. Um, Everybody has worked really hard. We shot in Goa. We were all together and almost was like a family. We bonded over food. What's really nice is how all of us from different streams, different personalities have come together and made this show. Thankfully, helmed by our brilliant director.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's हर कोई बोलता है यार शो डिफरेंट है बट आप लोग कल देखिए आपको अगर ट्रेलर अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज देखिए अगर नहीं अच्छा लगा अगर नहीं अच्छा पसंद आए तो फिर नहीं पसंद आया लेकिन अगर पसंद आया तो पसंद आया.
Definitely, I'm sure people are going to watch that. And there's another interesting question that I have. I'm picking them randomly from the fans. After doing other aspects of filmmaking, what would you like to do next? Anything you have in your mind?
Right now, I just want the world to be all right. बाकी सब उसके बाद है. This is, we are stuck in limbo right now.
Yeah.
It's like Thanos ने कर दिया है और we're stuck in that period. So as soon as the world gets over, I think everything else is after that now. Right now, I think we should really help each other. We should take care of each other. We should take care of us, not step out.
Yes.
And I guess wait till everything's normal again.
And ये तो अभी का बात हो गया because the time right now is not safe. But once the lockdown ends, once India is free from COVID-19, what is the first thing that Kunal is going to do?
I'm going to work, man. If work comes my way, if not, then I'm probably going to chill in Goa. I really, really miss Goa. I wish I was stuck in Goa, but then I'm also happy I'm with my dad.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Lastly, before we wrap up, I would like to, like you to give out a message to all the IWMBuzz viewers and to all your fans who are looking forward to seeing your show tomorrow.
Stay home and stream Voot Select tomorrow, 9th of April, and please watch The Riker Case. You'll love it.
These guys
thank you so much for having me.
Everybody's looking forward to that. And thank you so much for joining us over here for this conversation. I wish you all the best for The Riker Case and all your future endeavors, brother. Take care, stay safe, and we shall see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. You too. Take care. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.